is not something that just comes in your sleep. A real dream is something that does not even allow you to sleep. It has to keep you so alert. Only then it becomes a goal in the mind. Many of us have a lot of desires. A desire is always there, and sometimes it's only an intention that I must also achieve this, I must also buy a house, I should also have a car, I should get a good job. So when it remains as a desire and intention, you do not really move towards it. But when the intensity increases and you say, I have to do this, I am getting my house before the end of this year or before 6 months or something like that, then you become more intense about it, and that is when it becomes a goal. But sometimes what happens is, initially that intensity is there, the willpower is there to work for it or even to meditate for it, but after some time, somewhere when you see the day-to-day problems that arise, the mind loses its focus. And that is something which many people face. Now, how do you keep your focus on your goal? How do you make sure that whatever comes in between, whatever hurdles come in between, they do not detract you from the goal? They do not distract your mind completely. So how do we ensure that it happens? I will give you a small example. This is about a young girl. Her parents brought her to me, and they said they are from a village near Tanjore. This girl had studied up to 10th standard there, and she had got very good marks. Now she wanted to appear for the medical seat, so she wanted to prepare herself for that. The parents said she can do her 11th and 12th somewhere nearby, near their village. There were many other schools, and then she could also do her college there, college studies. But then the girl said, no, I want to prepare myself professionally, write the proper entrance exam and get into medicine. So she wanted to come to Chennai and join a school for her +1 and +2, a school which will coach her for this entrance exam. So the parents had no say. Then the girl's determination and intensity was so much, and her goal was so clear in the mind. The parents said all right, and they came to Chennai. They got her admitted into a very good school which prepares children for these professional exams. Now, after 2 months, this girl calls her parents and she starts crying on the phone, and she says, I'm not able to stay in this hostel here. The food is very bad. There's so many things which I'm not able to withstand at all. And staying in a room with other girls, it is not something that I can put up with, because this girl had been brought up in a very pampered manner by her parents, a very well-to-do family. So staying in a hostel was not easy for her. So she called up and said, I cannot continue here. I want to drop out of this whole thing. So the parents brought her to me at that point. Then after listening to everything, I just looked at the girl and asked her, what is your goal? She said, I must study medicine. I said, so that is your goal. You chose the goal and you wanted to come and join this school so that you are well prepared for that entrance exam. Now, what is making you come out of this? What is making you move out of this thought? She said, no, the day-to-day life is so difficult. Hostel life is very difficult. But then I told her, if you start focusing on what is happening today only, then you lose focus on your goal. I said, think of the goal. This is only a temporary phase, 11th and 12th, only 2 years, out of which a few months have already gone. So it will just pass very soon. If you keep your focus on the goal and understand and remember why you're going through these problems or these sufferings now, then your mind will be able to find the strength to withstand whatever is happening today, because your eyes are on your goal. Your focus is on your goal. You want to do your entrance exam properly. You want to get through the exams and also get a good seat in a medical college. So that is your goal. And when you think about such a big goal, these small difficulties which you're facing should not be difficult at all. And you should be able to take it very easily. The girl understood, and she said, okay, I will change my focus. And once she started looking at the goal, every day I said, close your eyes and think of your goal for a minute. Then the day becomes easier. She started practicing all that. So if you keep your mind focused on the end result or the goal which you really have in mind, then whatever comes in between becomes much easier to go through. And that is what happened to this girl also. I met her again after 6 months. Her 11th standard was almost over, and she was prepared to go into the 12th standard, also the +2. And she said, now I can manage anything. So keep your eyes focused on the goal.